Welcome to another episode of Fuck Your Job. I'm Ron Worley.
And I'm Josh Fullenweider.
Fuck your job.
Hey guys, we're back again today. We're going to talk a little bit about some things that have been going on the website, on the Facebook group. We've posted some questions out there about what you guys want to see and everything like that. And we had a little bit of discussion going on about what type of courses people would like to attend.
Sure.
So I know we have a course put together, right?
Yep, we did. We did one.
We just kind of put it out there and said, hey guys, reach out to us if you want to see it. And nobody reached out to us, so I'm assuming
nobody wants to see it.
Nobody wants to see it.
But I did use it on one of my mentees, and it actually worked quite well. And Tyler was able to find himself kind of a direction from it.
Okay.
So lots of questions came from it, so it was cool. He did the whole thing, and then we sat down and we talked. And
And what is our course about?
Brainstorming.
Okay.
What I find greatest about the brainstorming packet that you basically built is that it gives you, it gave my guy direction. It's a good talking point. Kind of, where am I aiming? Where should I aim? Because everybody has great ideas. Mm-hmm. But it's the work that follows that is so difficult to do.
And is he going to open up a business? Is that his plan, or is he just
kind of? He's found out that he's kind of a MLM type guy, like a multi-level marketing or network marketing kind of guy.
That takes a special breed.
It does, and I pointed him to a company that I knew of that was pretty good, and he went and met with them, and he signed up, and he seems pretty happy. So
good.
And I signed him up underneath me. I'm not doing anything with it, but
you're still signed up, so
I'm still signed up. I might as well.
Nice. What's the company, if you don't mind?
Organo Gold.
Okay, the coffee.
The coffee, yep. But that's the company that actually saved. Little testimony here. That's the company that helped me with my heart issues last year.
Yeah. My dad used to sell Organo Gold for a while, and I was still buying it from him up till about a year ago, and I liked it.
The coffee's good.
The coffee was good, and the health benefits. There's just so many different health benefits from it. So if you haven't heard of Organo Gold, go check it out.
Go check it out. But the course actually helped him.
Okay.
I didn't give him the videos. I gave him just the packet.
Just the packet and walked him through it.
Right.
Okay.
Where are the videos available at?
Videos are actually on YouTube, but they're private listed because we didn't want them just out there.
Right.
We kind of wanted to control it because there's a packet that goes with it, and without the packet, the videos don't make a whole lot of sense.
Right.
So you've got to email us. We'll email you the packet, and it's just one page front and back that you work through, and the list with the web links, so you can go out there and work your way through it. So.
Cool. Okay, that would have been helpful to give him.
Yeah. I'm sure I emailed it to you once, but that was 2 months ago.
I'm sure you did.
I don't remember what. I'd have to dig it out again.
So it works, and it's a popular thing right now, especially with COVID, right?
Yeah.
To do these
online or webinar based
membership stuff. Yeah. And that's sort of the plan for a little side business for not only us, but for on the backside with my book too.
Yeah, I think with your book, that's a good giveaway if you've got some course to do it.
Yeah.
And I've signed up for several courses, especially throughout COVID, because there's nothing to do but receive emails, and some of them are video based, where you go onto a website and just watch video after video after video, and then some of them, one I'm doing right now, it's 21 days and they email me every single day. And that's a little bit much.
Yeah.
Because they're long emails and they've got videos that you're supposed to click on, and that's just too much, I'll be honest. I would have preferred a video and say, watch these 10 videos that are in it. And then I could just go and power through 3 or 4 videos at a time.
And I think that's important to mention, like, who's your audience?
Yeah.
Today's day and age, people don't want long videos at any sort of. I'm even seeing people doing video vlogs or podcasts that are 5 minutes long, and they do those every day, but they're 5 minutes, so you can watch them every day. It's like a word of the day type vlog, which is a great idea. to really just kind of pepper people, hit them,
Yeah.
hit them, stay in front of them. So, and the guy's got a couple million followers, so it must be working.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to keep ours to about 20 minutes, but even that, sometimes that gets a little boring.
The marketing people for the book said they wanted me to do 1 hour a week.
An hour-long episode each week.
Yeah, and I thought I'm like, I don't even think I could talk that long, but
I'm sure if you did, especially on one subject.
yeah, that's tough.
I'm sure if they've got commercials, because if they help you put in a few commercials, intro, outro,
Yeah.
you could probably just be like, okay, I'm really only talking for 45 minutes,
Right.
or 50 minutes each day.
Right.
But still, that's a long time to focus on
Yeah,
one
dude,
subject.
people don't even watch us for 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
tune out. You know?
They're like, oh, we're done.
I like the 5-minute idea. That 5-10 minutes, 20 minutes is our bag. But if I'm by myself, and I think a lot of people are adding their courses. You purchase the courses or the membership with the podcasts and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did one email course, and it was 7 days. They emailed me every day for 7 days, and the emails were 3 paragraphs, maybe 4 paragraphs. It showed up in my email so that I could roll out of bed, and while I'm laying there waking up, I could pull it up, read 4 paragraphs in the morning, and and it was actionable, so I could actually take it and do those things that day if I chose to. So
Sure.
that I liked.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea for the show. We should, I'm sure a lot of people want the how-to stuff.
Yeah. I've done a couple of webinars and live courses. They're awkward, and I don't know.
It's funny you say that, because you got that Barry Manilow voice when you talked about it. You're like, I got some web courses.
It was bad. Like, a lot of people, they resonate with a lot of people, and I'm like, you're expecting me to show up at a specific time in my own house?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm in my own house. I want to do it on my schedule.
Right, when I'm laying in bed watching TV or something.
So, those aren't my thing, but I know a lot of people like them, and if you did once a month or something like that, I guess you could schedule it out. But 7:00 on a Wednesday evening, I don't want to be learning about things. I want to be just chilling and relaxing.
Right.
And
I'm usually playing games or watching something funny,
yeah,
trying to relax and take the mind off all the damn stress.
yeah.
Yep.
So, you working on a new course or anything for your book? Or?
So far I'm working on a plan. What do they call that? A script? Not a script, but a production schedule.
Okay.
Just for the podcast. I haven't gotten into. I built all the lesson plans, but I haven't gotten into putting them on video yet because everything's unknown still. We're at go time, so it's coming.
Yeah, you better get started.
Yeah, August is the month that we hammer down. So, but I'm putting a little studio up in the office now so that they don't see dicks on the wall behind me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Totally different format, dude.
Yeah. You're trying to be a little bit more professional?
A little bit, just for at first. So the idea is to tell a story and tell people what I learned from something that I've been through.
Okay.
Trying to go I want to go as like intense as possible. I'm going to talk about homelessness. I'm going to talk about drugs and alcohol. I'm going to talk about going to jail, things like that,
Yeah.
that my people can relate with. Maybe
Right.
not everybody, but that's sort of the audience for me, is people that have done some things wrong in their lives and they want to turn that around, or some people that haven't been to college that need, you know, how do I get there?
Well, and I think it'll vibe with your book, because your book talks about the shit that you went through.
Right.
So it wouldn't make sense for you to do like a real estate professional sales type of deal.
So here's the thing, and I think this is important for podcasts and your lessons, your programming, everything you do that you get out there. So many people think they they're frauds. They tell you what to do, but they may not have been there and done that. So I'm trying to stay within my realm. I'm not an expert at documents and things. I'm an expert at fucking up and fixing it and working hard. That's it. And I can talk about values, and I can talk about how how to get yourself out of trouble, basically, any sort of adversity you've had. But you asked me to do what you do, and I'm just a fraud. I can't do it. So that's why you're here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
We work well together.
You're right. So I think that's important, especially when you're delivering content to people. It's got to be authentic. It's got to be who you are, and or you're going to get called out right away.
Yeah. I've seen a few where people are like, oh, buy my course for $1,000 and I'll teach you how to get to 1 million followers because I did it. I'm like, well, you did it one time.
Yeah.
You got one viral video and you built all of it off of that, and you got to 1 million followers.
Yeah.
You got lucky, dude.
Right. Like, I want to see 10 other people that you did that for.
You do the same thing, help, even if you can do it twice.
Right.
Okay, you obviously know what you're doing a little bit, but if you just got lucky, and you probably don't remember exactly how you got there.
Right. Dude, and I'll tell you, it's I know it to be difficult. It's a lot of work. You're on your phone all the time, messing with getting followers.
Yeah.
Like content. I don't even think I want 1 million followers because of how much work's involved.
No. Well, Erin, I mean, she posts all the time on the Ron and Erin page, and I'm glad you guys sold Max Muscle, because you were posting like 3 times a day on that.
So annoying. But that's what you got to do, and yet we don't. Like, we only have like 5,000 followers on each page.
Which is a good amount of followers. I mean,
a lot of them are duplicates from the other pages. So
well, that's all right.
But that's how you do it, and somehow there's a next level. And
I was listening to a podcast or something, and they said 3,000 followers is the minimum you need to have something be viable. If you're famous to 3,000 people,
that's very good.
So if you've got 5,000 people, that's why you were successful in those businesses.
Right. Hey, that's good to know.
Yeah, I don't know what. So it's kind of interesting that you said 5,000, because I had just heard that 3,000 remark the other day.
Yeah,
so
that's remarkable.
So help us get to at least 3,000 people.
Yeah, please hurry up.
Yeah, Ron needs 3,000 people in his book army.
Yes, that would be sweet. Yeah, we've only got 600-ish.
That's actually pretty good.
Not bad.
I mean,
it's been out a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. But
yeah, but you've only posted it like 3 or 4 times too. So
it's time to hammer down, get on the book army.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had some people mentioned on this, because it was a poll that I put out there, that they would prefer live workshops, either like an all-day deal or a couple-hour deal. You ever thought about doing any of those?
Yeah, so I got one on August 7th. We're going to do a workshop it's called Transformational Sales, and it's a small 2-hour workshop telling them how to increase their sales at an insurance company.
Okay. Yeah. So are you going to somebody's business already and teaching just their people?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I think there's only 5 of them.
Okay. So I didn't know if this was something open that everybody could.
You know what? Actually, we are looking for places to go and practice.
Okay.
We've got all this content and material, and we don't have any place to use it because of COVID. Things have been shut down. But small groups like that we can do.
Okay.
Nothing large at this point because people are freaking out. But yeah, so I think we're seeing 5 people on the 7th, and that's something we'll probably try and get them to do once a quarter. Let's come see you every quarter for a while. Once we add value, now we can start getting paid for stuff like that. But right now, we're doing it for free.
Yeah,
to promote the book.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a good idea, and I think that's something you and I should do for our people, even if it's a Zoom meeting or another video.
Well, right now, I mean, some of our people, especially some of our really engaged people, are in Alaska, California.
Yeah.
You know,
David Neal.
And then there's a few people that are in, you know, obviously we've got a good support base here in northern Colorado.
Yeah.
That are varying degrees of engaged. So does it make sense to do a live workshop here and only capture part of our people, or just do it Zoom and
Could do it live here and film it.
That's a good idea.
Live stream it.
So that
On
might be
Facebook.
coming, guys.
Yeah, on Facebook. There you go.
There we go. So everybody can participate. It'll be live.
Yeah, I like it, Josh. But what the hell are we going to talk about?
That's why I keep putting polls up, so people tell us what to tell.
What do you want to know?
No, so the other thing I was learning was, obviously the information's out there for anybody to get it.
Yeah.
A lot of what we say and what other people say on the internet it's already out there in one form or the other. But people want to hear you. They know, like, trust you, so they want to hear how you say it.
Right.
More than they want to go and see Joe Schmo try to sell them $1,000 course with the same information.
It boils down to communication and trust, and sometimes you can hear something 10 different times, and A, you're tuned out because you don't trust the person saying it, or B, they say it in a way that connects to your heart and your head, and you're voila.
So
and you have a particular way of doing that.
Yeah, that whole know, like, and trust thing. So I had my writing group, which is mostly creative writing. They reviewed the intro to my book the other day.
Sweet.
And they gave me some really great feedback, but the intro has been the hardest thing for me to write.
Okay.
Just because it's more, this is who I am, this is how I got to be here type of thing.
Right. You gotta talk about yourself.
Yeah, the rest of the book has chapters on taxes and banks and things like that. And I use stories from my life in there, but the intro is me.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I rewrote it like 4 times, sent it back to them, rewrote it again. Rebecca's reviewed it. I've rewritten it again. So I'm on I don't know. We're on version 5 of just the introduction, just to make it interesting. And I forget where I was going with this. Know, like, and trust, I guess. So with the book, I'm trying to get people to know me, because I think that's the first step.
Yeah.
You like me is then the next step. Okay, I know this guy, I know his story. He seems honest and everything, so I can like him, and then that builds into that trust,
right.
The final issue. But yeah,
I think you nailed it. The key, know, like, and trust. That the trust part comes from you being vulnerable to your people.
Yeah.
And telling your story.
And that's hard.
Yeah,
it is hard. Oh, here's stories about how I screwed up that I haven't shared with anyone.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's hard. It's easy to give a bio on yourself. Yeah. It's hard to tell your story.
Well, so my rock bottom was not as rock bottom as I would call your rock bottom.
Fair enough.
But my whole plan after high school was go in the Navy, 20 years in the Navy, come out, retirement, and then figure out what I want to do with my life. I didn't want to be in charge of my own future. I just wanted somebody to tell me what to do, where to show up, a job to do, and I didn't want anything else. I just wanted it, because that's what you grow up, that's what people do. Your teachers and parents, they tell you what to do.
Yep.
Seemed like, okay, now somebody else can tell me what to do.
Right.
And I failed miserably at it and got a medical discharge, and it was awful. I was depressed, suicidal. It was terrible.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that about you.
So anyway, that's the intro in my book, is that story.
The suicidal's part.
Yeah.
Good.
And how that motivated me to do more.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So, was that you that told me about entrepreneurs being?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
but it's true. Like, entrepreneurs that, I don't know that being an entrepreneur makes you depressed and suicidal. I think
failure definitely could.
Failure does.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have a lot of experience with it.
Right.
But I will say, since that failure, every failure since then has been way easier to deal with.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So anyway, we're way off topic here.
Okay.
Anything else we want to talk about for courses and webinars?
No, I think that was what we know, at least. If you guys have anything out there that you would like to see as far as courses or webinars, let us know.
Yeah. If you want to see the brainstorming course, or even just we'll send you the links and the paper. Yep. It's kind of fun little exercise to work through if you're trying to figure out a business start, or B, figure out a life direction. You can
Yeah.
use it for life direction too. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Sounds good. Take care, guys.
All right.
Join us on Facebook at The Jobless Legion, or subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, comment, and share.
So that we can get the message out to aspiring entrepreneurs just like you.
Thank you.